Hello, hello. This is Mickey Sunshine Creates and I'm Mickey. I've decided I'm going to do a whip and chat today. Don't ask me why. It is Monday, January 10th, and I've had a very weird weekend. Anyway, let me start by saying, if you're new to this channel and you're watching this, thank you. I hope you enjoy it. I hope I amuse you. I have no idea what I'm going to say. You'll get to know me throughout this and other videos that I do, especially my unboxings. I am just so bad at those. But I do this for fun. I don't do this for money, though donations are always welcome. I don't do this... Basically, it's my ego. Yeah, I'm going to admit, it's my ego that makes me do this. I do it for fun, for my ego, to share what I think. And also, maybe, at least starting now, to use my years of experience to give advice to others if you want it. Nobody ever has to take my advice, and nobody ever has to do what I tell them to. Though, like my mother, I often say you should, which oh my God, that she used to annoy me saying that you should do this, you should do that, you should do, yeah, I should. Don't tell me I should. I was so resentful of that. Still, I'd give anything to have a fight with her today. She passed away in 2004, and right after Christmas, and it was very, very depressing for a while. But I digress. I didn't want to talk about that. I'm doing a whip-in chat today because I feel like it. It's as simple as that. You'll find I do tend to giggle at. Let me tell you what I'm working on, though, because WIP stands for work in progress, and that's what this is. It's a work in progress. I am doing the Ticket to Ride Destination Paris event that is being hosted by Crafting Journey and Cheryl Katz on both YouTube and Facebook. There is a Facebook group, so if you feel like going, I think I'm going to try and put the link to the Facebook group down below in the description. And the description is this little thingy there. If you're on the app, you click that. If you're on the web page, it says see more. Not see more as in, never mind. I told you I had a weird weekend and I'm a little out of it. Not all there. Anyway, this is a Notre Dame night. I'm also joining in on the Blinging in the New Year, being run by DP Addiction Adventures, and yeah, she is addicted. And Tia's Crazy Crafts. I think it's Tia's Crazy Crafts, somewhere around there. It's Tia. She's fun. Anyway, and they're all fun. I mean, I love each one of those people, but I'm joining in on both of them. There's going to be some great prizes. I don't know that much about Blinging in the New Year, other than it's Blinging in the New Year. It's using ABs, which stands for Aurora Borealis, that have a coating, an iridescent coating on them that makes them twinkle a little bit more, and crystals and whatever else you can find to bling out your painting. And I mean, a lot of the paintings now come with their own ABs, but they only come with 2 or 3, Maybe if you're lucky, you'll get 4 or 5, but mostly that's it. And you want to do something yourself. You want to make this your own. So this, as I said, I was saying, I don't know if I said it already, but I do tend to repeat myself a lot. So if I repeat myself, tough. That's the way I am. I do laugh a lot too. So yeah, you see, you're learning about me. Not that you might want to or care, but what the heck? Like I said, it's my ego. I'm the one that's doing this. I hope you will accept it. If not, well, it is what it is. This is Notre Dame Night. Oh my God. It's a gorgeous picture. And I'm going to put up a picture of it right there so you can see what it is, the whole picture, because you're only looking at the right side. I'm working sideways. You're only looking at the right side. You can see the Eiffel Tower. It's so pretty. And going up this way, we're going to get into Notre Dame. It's a big one. Yeah, I don't remember how big it is, but it's a big one. I think it's at least 80 inches this way. Sticky. That's why I use these to... I don't know why I work from the left to the right. It's just like writing. I diamond paint the same way I write. I just can't help it. A lot of people work from the right to the left so they don't get sticky. I work from the left to the right, and I use a release paper to just cover over where I'm working, and then just move it and work some more. It's nothing, no big deal. This is by Diamond Art Club, and I love it. This is really pretty. This is, of course, the year of landscapes. Just ask Rebecca at Crafting Journey. We've decided we're going to do only landscapes this year. Whatever event we do, we're going to hope we can get it into a landscape. And she did the year of Alice last year, and oh my God, you should see some of those beautiful Alice in Wonderland paintings she did. If you get a chance, go and look at her, at some of her videos on Alice. Oh, beautiful. I want to also tell you a little bit about what I've got here. My pen, this pen, isn't it pretty? This is from Tia. Tia's Crazy Addict Crafts. She makes pens and jewelry, and I love this. I love the colors. I love the swirl. This one is my most recent acquisition. It is a hand-turned acrylic pen. I wanted it, they did it exactly the way I wanted it. I wanted it nice and thick. I don't like the dips. The dips kind of bother me. We each have our own quirks. But as soon as I saw these colors on the blank, I had to have them. Yes, I'm hugging it. This is one of my first diamond painting pens that I bought, or was given. You know, the first that didn't come with the kit, of course. This is from Crashly. This is from, what is it, Crafts with Crashly. She made this. I mean, look at this. It's beautiful. I told her I wanted flowers. And she just put all kinds of flowers, and she did such a good job. She does the canes where you can slice them and then put them on. I'm in love with this. This one is just a very inexpensive one that I purchased. It's acrylic, but I love the color. I'm a pink, as you can see, I'm a pink, turquoise, and white person. This pink, it vibrates. It's so bright. The camera does not do it justice. Let's see if I can get this a little hot. There we go. I've got a light on my camera. Yeah, it still does not show how pink it is. It's incredible. Some of the bling that I'm using is from diamondpaintingdrills.com. That's Alyssa. She's got great. She does a monthly sample pack like this. This is December's, and she includes all different kinds of drills, I go for square because that's what I'm mostly into is square, but she also has rounds. And they could be ABs, they could be crystals, they could be jellies, they could be glow in the darks, they could be a zillion things. This one is a color changing one. It's called Candlelight. And I'm using this for the windows. And this one is called Golden Pond. And I'm using this one for some of the shadowing, and I might use some of it in the Eiffel Tower and the tower on top of the Notre Dame, because there's a lot of light up there. There's a good place to bling. I'm also expecting some more because I wanted it. My friend is my bestie, Rebecca, Craft and Journey. She's doing gold metallic on the tower. She already did it. It's beautiful. Go take a look. But I want some of that gold metallic, but I don't know if I'm going to do it quite like she did. I mean, we're all different. So I've also decided to exchange a color, which is 3607, for 603 crystal. I mean, they're close, I think. Don't you think they're close? It's hard to tell. This is very pinky, much pinkier than it looks on camera. I don't know why. But this is close to the color it is, and only it's shiny. I'm also using, there's also red in here, 666, which is one of the brightest and most popular reds. And I've decided to exchange it for 666 AB, but I ran out. You can see some of it here. Some of the 666 AB is here. Some of the 603 AB crystal is in here. You know, just little places. And there's some of the Candlelight, which is here in the windows. Some of the Golden Pond is running across to just highlight the windowsill, I guess, if you want to call it, or ledge, whatever it is. I don't know. What do I know? I don't know anything. Oh, God. I'm making a mess of this, aren't I? Sorry, I need something to drink. Okay, this is my tray, my diamond tray. This is from Teak's Creations. I am in love with this tray. It has one of the smoothest surfaces that I have yet to run across. I don't have that many trays, but I don't have a tray that's this smooth. It comes with a stopper and cover so that if you're spilling it out, it doesn't bounce out the way it usually does with me. See, they do bounce out. But I don't always use that. I keep forgetting. You know how it is. And it also comes with a wonderful color, so that if I decide to quit in the middle of working a color, I just cover this and keep the drill safe from my cats. This cover minder also comes from Teak's Creations. She was a little extra she gave me. I think she's got these for sale too. I'm not sure. But this is a custom color. Her rainbow. Oh my God. I should get a large one in rainbow. I got a small one in rainbow. Isn't that beautiful? I mean, that is beautiful. And look what she did on this one. She puts my name. She put my channel name. I love that. Oh, Mickey Sunshine Creates. And then there's Teak's Trays. Her site is teakscreations.com. She also has an Etsy site. I think I've got the link down below on this. By the way, with the diamond drills over here, diamondpaintingdrills.com, Crafting Journey is an affiliate. Rebecca, my bestie, is an affiliate. So if you want to get 10% off, which any savings is good savings, use her link. Also, for the event, the destination Ticket to Ride Destination Paris, there is a coupon that you can also use. It's hashtag Paris, and that'll get you 10% off. Don't forget to use it. Yeah, don't forget to use it. Excuse me. And of course, this, I don't know if you know this is Harbor Freight. I love these things. I can't work without them. I can't work with baggies. I have yet to find, even the Elizabeth Ward doesn't do anything for me. There's something about these. Even I may need more boxes the more colors I have, but there's 24 boxes, storage containers to the box. So this one has 66 colors, 65 colors. So I needed 3 boxes. So I've got 3 boxes. It's, big deal. I've got 8 of them, really. They're cheap, so I keep buying them. I send my roommate to Harbor Freight, pick me up another couple, or I order them online, pick me up. Somebody sent me some. I think it was Rebecca. I don't remember. Anyway, I just wanted to give you a little heads up on that. And we can get into more. I don't know if it's interesting, but not necessarily diamond painting, and I can get started doing some diamond painting. I wanted to tell you about my weekend. After my live on Friday night, and for those who don't know, I do a live every Friday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. I was fine. I had a great time. I had tea there, Lissa, everybody, everybody was there. We had a great time. No, actually, no, that was me alone. Never mind. It was the New Year's Eve that we were all together. And, you see, this is another thing which I say often, and I will say it as often as I need to. Sometimes my brain does not connect with my mouth. And I can't remember things that, I do. I do have, like a lot of us do. And when I say us, I mean the diamond painting and crafting community. I do have some mental health problems, the short-term memory loss is one of them. Oh, the fibromyalgia. Oh, anyway, it was great. I went to sleep Friday night. I had a good live, and I was happy, and I saw, Jennifer's live, DP Addiction Adventures, and a couple of others, and then I went, I read a little, and I went to sleep. I woke up around 6:30, and I woke up suddenly. I was lying on my back. Apparently my mouth was open, and I felt something go into my windpipe. Well, guys and gals, you should know what that's like. I'm sure I'm not the only one who's had something go down the wrong pipe. I was coughing for about 45 minutes. I thought at one point I was coughing my brains out. My sides hurt, my stomach hurt, my ribs hurt. I could not get that. Whatever it was, piece of dust, might have been a little teeny tiny itsy bitsy gnat. I don't know. I gotta learn to sleep with my mouth closed. Because whenever I sleep on my back, my nose gets stuffed up. So I breathe through my mouth, which is really bad. Okay, anyway, it was horrible, and I couldn't go back to sleep after that. It finally stopped. The irritation finally went away after about 45 minutes, and I could not go back to sleep. I tried, but I couldn't. So I read. you know, and I would nap or fall out um, for 20 minutes here or there, and then finally I just I gave up trying to sleep. I also gave up reading. But apparently I also woke up with a blah day. I don't know how to explain it. It's part it is part of my chronic depression, the fibromyalgia and the depression. It doesn't hit me as being fully depressed because my medication usually works great and I don't have to worry about it. Um, it's fine. I don't have any problems with wrong size. Let's use a bigger size. Let's use a 7 and an 8. I don't usually have to worry about being depressed anymore because my medications usually work. But there are times when I wake up and I've got what I call as it's a dark day. It's the blahs. It's a dark day. I just don't want to diamond paint, which is, ask anyone, I'm totally obsessed with diamond painting to the exclusion of all other crafts that I used to do. I mean, really. And I don't want to diamond paint. I don't want to do anything. I didn't even want to read uh, Saturday. I mean, that was sad. Usually there's a Zoom meeting on Saturdays. I didn't go to that one. I didn't want to talk to anyone. I didn't call my friend. I didn't talk to anybody. I didn't do anything. I just sat there, had Hallmark Channel on, mostly repeats, and watched. I didn't even watch. I was kind of zoned out, not sure what I was doing. So, and I was that way Saturday, and I woke up the same way Sunday. It was just a blah weekend. It was awful. My friend called me yesterday, and she hadn't heard from me, and she cheered me up a bit, because she always does. Rebecca always makes me smile and laugh, and I like to laugh. I love to laugh. And, so I felt a little bit better after that. And I still didn't watch anything. I hadn't watched any YouTube. I usually try and watch YouTube every day or two. I put things in my watch later list, especially those of the people that I really like and want to listen to completely. And I will watch them. But even Rebecca's from her video, her live from Friday, her live on Sunday, I didn't watch. I had her live from Friday in my watch later. I was going to watch it on Saturday, but the blah days. But I didn't even on Sunday. I didn't even go to her live. She has a live Sunday mornings or Sunday noon. She has a live at noon Eastern. And we usually have a lot of fun. Has people come over. She shows you things. She teaches. She crochets. She loom knits. She cross stitches. She diamond paints. She's a woman of many talents. I know she's blushing right now too. Anyway, so I didn't watch. Today I've started watching everything that I put away that I didn't watch over the weekend. I forgot what I was going to say. See, that's something else. That's, hello, knock knock, who's there? I forgot what I did. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, see, if this was live, somebody would remind me. But the thing is that usually I don't do WIP and chats because nothing happens to me. I'm retired. disabled and retired. I don't go anywhere. I don't do anything other than read and diamond paint and watch YouTube. Uh, I live a satisfyingly boring life. I like it. I'm comfortable. I don't mind it at all. I have my online friends that I know I can always go to if I'm feeling lonely. But I don't. I don't feel lonely. I just don't want to go out. I'm deathly afraid of the COVID, even though I've had all my shots. Uh, they say fibro is an autoimmune thingy. I'm not sure if it's autoimmune disease. It is a disease, but not necessarily an autoimmune disease. But that it does affect the immune system. So it scares the hell out of me to think so many of my friends are getting it. It's coming out. There's new, what do they call it? Oh, Rebecca would know this. What do they call it? There's new, what's the word, guys? You know this word. Oh, I'm hopeless. I am totally hopeless. Anyway, there's a new strain. That's what it is. There's a new strain coming out, every other month, it seems. And each one seems to be worse than the other. This latest one, I forget what they call it, is extremely catching. And unfortunately, too many people walk around and go to stores and stand in lines without masks. And it really upsets me. Down here in South Florida, in my neighborhood at least, most of the people, when I do have to go out, most of the people do stand 6 feet apart and are wearing masks because a lot of the stores are demanding it. Walgreens demands it. I don't think Publix does. They should, but they don't. I know almost all of the drugstores do because they know better. And like I said, nothing happens. I don't go anywhere. I don't do anything. I don't want to. I have the best roommate in the entire country. I'm telling you, and nobody can tell me differently. We've been roommates for about 19 years, longer than any of my marriages. I've been married 3 times. So, and he does most of the shopping. If we don't do it online, if we have a big order, we'll do it online, and have it delivered, because he's getting up there too. And I buy flavored water, and he likes bottled water. He hates the tap water. So those are heavy, those cases. So a lot of times, if we need a big order with the water and everything else, we'll have it delivered. But most of the time, he goes out and he'll go to the warehouse or he'll go to Publix, and he'll pick up what we need. Not always, because he forgets. I mean, come on. I said this on Friday. I'm going to blame my memory loss on the brain damage I incurred, the TBI I incurred at my accident when I was in my late 30s, the fibromyalgia, and old age. It's all 3 of them have decided to conspire against me, and leave me in this condition where I'm constantly forgetting things. Oh my, it's fun. I laugh because laughing, I think life is ridiculous. My life, at least, is ridiculous. Even when bad things happen, it's ridiculous. I should know better. I do now, which is why I hope I can share some of my experience and what wisdom I've gained to others, So I do ask you, if you have any questions or problems, you're welcome to email me or leave a comment below. If you want to keep it private, email me. My email is in the descriptions also. If you don't mind if other people join in, or you just want to say something, like hi, leave a comment in the comments below. I'm just happy that I'm alive. And I want to keep it that way. which is hard to do when there are so many, excuse my term, idiots out there. So many people who don't believe this is real. It's not political. People think it's political. It's not political. Nobody, no one person brought this over here. Well, one person did, who was sick, got on an airplane, got everybody else sick. But that's how these occur. That's how the flu gets here too. And this is just a harsher version of the flu. Because with the flu, you could get pneumonia and you can die. We have antibiotics that actually work on these viruses. We are struggling when new viruses come up. We need to come up with new antibiotics, with new medicines. And it's not easy. I mean, scientists, I can't explain to scientists. They totally awe me. I'm in awe of all scientists. I have no idea how they do what they do. How do they figure out how to kill a virus? How to stop it from growing in the first place, which is what vaccines are for. I don't know how they do this. I don't know how they figure it out. I mean, it's science, and I'm not very scientifically minded. Mechanically, a little bit. Scientifically, not at all. Yeah, I hated math. And to be math is science. It's another language that I wasn't good at languages either. So, but I was good at art. I was good at art. I was good at English. I was very good at English. I took a couple of semesters of some English literature and grammar courses. I should have taken English composition and creative writing, but I didn't. But then I realized I don't like school. I'm not a school person. I like learning on my own. I learn a lot. I'm what you call a jack of all trades, master of none. Rebecca says she is too, but she's a master of a number of trades. Because she's got a nursing degree and a law degree, and I mean, she impresses me. Me? I don't have the credentials. I have knowledge because I do read a lot. I do enjoy researching on the internet. If there's something I want to know, I look it up. If I want to know how to do something, I look it up. It's so easy. You just Google it, and boom, you're done. It's not hard at all. So I don't know why people say, I don't know how to do that. Well, look it up. And these are people who have gone to college, and doesn't college teach you how to teach yourself, how to learn on your own, how to read the books, not just have it told to you, but how to do the research that you need to do to learn what you need to learn. It's the same thing with, I don't know how to use this program. I don't know how to do this on the internet. I don't know how to do this with my iMac or my iPad. You look it up. It's so easy. There are things that apps do, that programs do, that the internet does, that you're not even aware that they can do. You don't even know what some of these things are. Some of these programs are pretty pretty sophisticated. And if you want to know how to do them, you gotta teach yourself. It's the only way. Ooh, now I get to do some color blocking. Look at that. I'll finish with the O's, which is the 796. Isn't that pretty blue? I think it's a pretty blue. Nice, deep, rich, royal blue. That was an O. That goes back in there. Yeah, I have a way. If you watch any of my kidding up videos, you'll see how I kid up. I have a specific way of doing it, and it makes it so much easier. I can go right to what I need, especially after I learn where all of the symbols are, because the symbols are the hardest to learn where they're put. Where they might be to remember and memorize. Like I said, short-term memory loss. I'm not that good at it. All right, which color is this now? 340. Oh, lavender. Oh, how pretty. I'm working on the sky now. Now, people have told me about the sky, how it goes from light to darker, to darker, to darker, and it just blends really nicely. I've got to say, so far, the rendering of this painting is really good. That Diamond Art Club has that down. They really do have it down pat. Then again, so does Uniquely Yours Down Under. Slight advertisement here. I am an affiliate of Uniquely Yours Down Under.com.au. And there's a link down below. There's a code down below. Get 10% off their paintings. She's got a ton of Josephine Wall. She's got the masters. She's got some wonderful artists, including Rose Prophet, who she is now teamed up with. So it's Rose Prophet and Uniquely Yours, Rose Prophet Creations and Uniquely Yours Down Under. Though I think they're keeping uniquelyyoursdownunder.com. I don't know what they're doing, but they're working on it. Rose Prophet is a wonder. Oh, what an artist. I'm going to try and get her on my show, on my live one night, because she is really good. I'd love to see her process. How she, how she comes up with these things. It's incredible. She's very diversified. So you might want to head over there and take a look, But like I said, that's a short advertisement. And now back to our regular programming. Oh my, yeah, I laugh a lot. I get silly. I get punchy. I want to laugh. Laughter helps me ignore the pain from the fibromyalgia as long as I can, because I hate taking pain pills. I hate it. The only pain pills that work are oxycodone, and I hate taking them. I really do. I mean, he'll give me a prescription for 30 pills. I still have most of them. And it's been months since I've been to him, because it's got to be really painful for me to take something. I don't want to. I want to keep my head clear, but you do what you have to do, which is why I laugh, because laughter, it does release endorphins. Even if you fake it till you make it, it does, even then, it still releases endorphins that help to kill the pain. Aw, what is it, kitty? I'm sorry, that was my little cat, Gizmo. He sounds so sad, doesn't he? And now he ignores me, of course, because that's what he does. He's a cat. All cats. Either that or they're overly affectionate. He's a cool cat. He is overly affectionate with my roommate, though. it's, it's ridiculous. I mean, my roommate will wake up with him sleeping on his chest. I mean, it's ridiculous. Um, what was I talking about? I don't remember. I should, roll back and take a look, see what I was talking about. But whatever. Now I have to do that. I'll be back in a second. And I'm right back. I told you it would only take a second. I know what I was talking about. I was talking about laughter and how it is the best medicine. It also helps you ignore the pain. It kind of takes your mind off it, and your mind is a very, very powerful thing. If I had self-hypnosis meditation lessons when I first had after my accident, because I was having seizures. My brain, my IQ had dropped. The pain was much greater then than it is now, even though it's pretty bad now at times. That's the problem. It occurs when it occurs. I can't rely on it. Oh, it's going to come, it's always going to be there, or, sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's there for a day, sometimes it's there for weeks. I've even had it there for months and it moves around. It's in your calf, it's in your shoulder, it's in your back, it's in your leg. Fibro is a really real weird thing. The fibro was triggered by the accident I had. Anyway, back then, they had sent me to a psychiatrist who sent me to a psychologist who taught me meditation self-hypnosis. It's basically, meditation is self-hypnosis. You want to blank out your mind. You want to, and he taught me the easiest way to do this is to listen. Just sit there and listen to everything. I mean, I sat in the middle. I learned this with biofeedback there was a company at some housing expo or something that I went to, and they had this machine or chair. I don't know what it was. I don't remember. You sit there and it measures your heart rate and whatever, and they said to you, listen to everything. Now, there's a lot of noise in a convention center. A lot of people talking, objects falling or clacking against each other, people walking. There's a lot of noise. And he said, just listen to everything. Listen to all the noise. Isolate them. And then go on to the next one. So I did this. And as I'm doing this, I can hear the response of the biofeedback machine, which is probably just a pulse taker, just takes your pulse. And it would get slower and slower and slower. And I felt myself relax more and more. And then I used the tricks that the psychologist had taught me, the hypnotist, whatever you want to call him, of looking at my body from the inside. Start with the toes and work your way up to your hair follicles and tips of your fingers. And, just ice, again, like the guy in the convention center had said, isolate each one, then go on to the next. And they were right, both of them. They were right. That listening helped put me into a state that I would accept what my body was doing. Looking at my body and using my brain in that alpha state, or whatever you want to call it, to isolate the pain and kind of mask it, cover it over, that worked too. Eventually, you learn how to do it on the fly, believe it or not. Yeah, you can. You can actually learn how to do it. Just, I don't know, just, oops. I'm doing it. I'm laughing, which is what I used as my trigger now. Because, you train yourself, literally. It's like Pavlov's dog. You train yourself to react a certain way when something happens. And son of my gun, it works. It really, really works. So that's what I do. And that's part of why I laugh so much. Because you hear me laughing, odds are I'm in pain somewhere in my body. Though now I've gotten so in the habit of laughing that I giggle at anything. I can't help it. See, I, I can't help it. I just do. It's it amuses me. I think I'm funny, and I think life is funny. I even think this pain that I have is funny. It's ridiculous the way it works, the way things happen. It's just like I don't know. I can't explain it. It's hard to explain. But I do. I will force the laughter. But it becomes natural after a while, Like I said, fake it till you make it. It's not that hard. I have my down days, as I told you. I just had my blah weekend. Um, and I didn't laugh so much over the blah weekend because it wasn't necessarily a fibro painful weekend. It was just a blah weekend, and I couldn't pull myself out of it. So you let it be. You just you let it develop and go the way it has to. And if you need to cocoon or bury yourself or whatever it is you need to do to make yourself feel more comfortable, which is important when you suffer from depression. You need to be comfortable, and you need to try and slow your mind down, because it's usually thinking that puts you into depression. Um, but that's why I said it wasn't a true depression. It was just a blahs. I felt fatigued. I felt tired. It could be part of the fibromyalgia because I understand fatigue is part of that. I've had this for 30 years, 40 years. Um, I still don't understand it. I don't. I just know what happens to me. And it's difficult. It's difficult to work with. It's difficult to handle. And we each have our own way. And I'm hoping maybe what I'm saying strikes a chord with someone and they go, hey, I never thought of that. Let me try that and try it. I mean, why do you think that when they have all of these relaxation meditation tapes, they play music and they have a soft voice? I don't particularly care for those because I'd rather hear my own voice than somebody else's. And I do. I hear my own voice in my head talking to me, saying, all right, now we're going to take a look at your shoes or something. And I listen to everything. I listen to the traffic outside. I listen to the fan going on, rolling over there. I listen to my air conditioner coming on and off. Sometimes I'll hear my roommate's TV. It's all a part of, it's all a part of my environment. And I'm aware of my environment. And when I become aware, I become relaxed because there's nothing unusual. There's nothing to pull me out of it. I mean, knock on the door, yeah, I'm out. But that only happens when I order things. I really should not be ordering. I should not be buying things. I'm trying. It's hard, but I lost most of my food stamps, so I got to cut back on buying crap now. I really can't afford it. My roommate makes a little bit more than me, but unfortunately, I had to report him as my roommate. Before I didn't. So, that's because now we own the apartment. That's another story for another time. The thing is, laughing helps. That's it. Laughing helps. Because even if you have to just listen to your own laughter, if you find it difficult to laugh, find something that does make you laugh. Go on the internet and look for jokes or a funny movie or sitcom or something. Anything to get you in the mood to laugh a little bit. It's not hard. Well, yeah, no, it can be hard for. I'm just naturally inclined to laugh. My mother used to call me Mary Sunshine because I would wake up every morning with a smile on my face and giggling. Don't ask me. Of course, this is when I was younger. Don't ask me why I did that, but that's why she called me her Mary Sunshine. And that's why part of my nickname is Sunshine. Mickey Sunshine is my name on almost every site. It's my username everywhere. And it's my nickname, Mickey Sunshine. Though most people call me Mickey. My real name is Michelle. Again, that's a story for another time. Because I think I've taken up enough of yours, and I don't know how this WIP and chat is going to be seen. I'm just chatting away and talking about whatever comes into my head. It's almost stream of consciousness, so it could be very boring. But I'm using you guys as my therapy. Because, therapists, what do? They ask you to talk about yourself, and all they do is listen. Well, when doing a WIP and chat, guess what? All you're doing is listening. And I appreciate that. And if you have any feedback for me, I would appreciate that even more. So leave that in the comments. Now I'm going to say it again. If you are new to the channel and you like what you've seen and you want to see some more of these crazy things, either the WIP and chats or the unboxings, I'm going to try and do more WIP and chats. Please subscribe and ring that bell so you always are reminded whenever I upload a video or go live. And I do go live, like I said, every Friday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. I do that because DP Addiction Adventures goes on at 9, and I used to go on at 8, and then we'd have to rush. I'd have to rush at the end because sometimes we get into things, we get into talking and chatting and whatever. We don't want to stop. So I said, let's give me an hour and a half, just in case I go over a little bit. And this way I don't have to go into Jennifer's live, because that's her name, DP Addiction Adventures, so Jennifer. Also, please do a favor for me. Be nice. Be nice. Be smart. Be aware. Be safe. Do what you have to do to be safe. Wear your mask. Stay 6 feet away from people. Wash your hands. Clean your house with disinfectant. It does work. What else? Don't touch your face, they say. Mostly just be safe and do what you have to do to keep your family and you out and away from this pandemic. I don't care what YouTube says, I'm going to say it. And that's all I really have to say for today. Well, I do have more, but I'm not going to go on anymore. So until the next time, I'm going to end this the way I always do. Arrivederci.